Morning guys, welcome back to the Southwest Coast Path. I'm down here in southwest Dorset. I've just finished a job, been working down here. Down in this close down here, I don't know if you can see my van through the houses there. But I've been parked up there for a couple of weeks. And this is how close we are to Westbay. So job done guys. So I've been given permission to leave my van on their driveway for the week, and I'm off to Portland Island. Right, so that's East Cliff done guys. Just had a bit of a diversion to get around this little river. It takes you through the caravan park. And now we've got another little high one to get up. I'm going to take advantage of these high points guys, because after this one it's a beach walk for the rest of the day and probably part of tomorrow as well. But Chesil Beach, I'm really looking forward to that. Looking forward to the challenge. So the only thing I want to achieve on this walk is to experience the solitude, the isolation of Chesil Beach. Probably the most isolated point on the south coast. And to be honest with you, when I did the South Dorset Ridgeway, that's when I'd planned to do it, and I bottled it. And it's been on my mind ever since. It's something I've wanted to do since then. And I didn't do Portland either. So this walk, I'm going to take my time. I've got my bivvy bag, my sleeping bag and my tarp, that's it. And bits of food. And I got a waterproof. You know, so it's a big pack, but it's not too heavy. I'm going to spend 2, maybe 3 days doing this. I ain't going to kill myself. I want to enjoy it. So that's my start point, Westbay. There's Burton Bradstock, West Bexington. I'm only about here now. And you can see Chesil Beach and Portland. And we've got the danger area here that I talked about when I did the South Dorset Ridgeway. This is the South Dorset Ridgeway up here. Blackdown Sea, the Hardy Monument, Abbotsbury, and I came along Fleet Lagoon. So this is the one today. But it's a bank holiday Monday tomorrow, Sunday today, so the danger area shouldn't be a problem. This is Coglan Beach guys. I've just been talking to a couple of locals and they were saying that this time of year the wildflowers down here are extraordinary. They were saying in winter it's just dead, nothing, but this time of year it just emerges with all these wildflowers. wild birds, wildflowers, butterflies. Fantastic. I didn't think there'd be much to film along here, guys, but I'm inundated. I just want to film it all. So there you go, lunch stop. I'm going to crack on now. So at West Bexington, that's where you start the Ridgeway, South Dorset Ridgeway, guys, up here. But you can see Southwest Coast Path comes up here now, and it's actually at Abbotsbury, St Catherine's Chapel, where you leave, and this is the start of Chesil Beach here. So that section there is about 4 miles before I hit the beach. So there's no doubt physically this is a challenge. I know that, but physically I can handle it. It's the mental challenge that I'm interested in. Abbotsbury is the last point where you can join the mainland before you enter Chesil Beach. I bottled it last time. I had a look at it and thought, you've got no chance. And mentally it's wearing me down now, which is what happens. But I want to be mentally free when I hit it. I just want to walk onto it and do it and conquer this challenge. It's a personal thing for me, this. Well, that's a flower I'm not familiar with. So this banking's got a few of them in. It's like a grass. Oh, we've got a few. But look, guys, Chesil Beach, round at Abbotsbury now. So this is where the path will take a left into Abbotsbury. But I'm going to get up there and carry on. Because my mind feels free, baby. I feel free. The thing is, it's always a worry beforehand because you overthink it. But when you hit it, excitement takes over. I'm ready for it. So it's 5 o'clock now. And this is what I'd planned. I'd planned an evening walk and an early morning walk. You know, camp halfway. So I'm going to walk now for about another 4 hours. Set up camp about 9 o'clock. Hopefully I'm about halfway at that point. But it really is tough going. It's just so true what everybody said. But look at it. There's a few people picnicking and a few fishermen, but obviously the further I get, the more isolated it'll become. Cool. Fantastic, guys, fantastic. It's like being marooned on a desert island, this. This is the isolation, the solitude that I was looking for. It is and more, much more. Because the experience, it just goes flesh time. Lagoon, man, it's like a mill pond. Look at it. And the sea is as gentle as you like. Well, I reckon I'm going to camp here, guys. But I'm going to string a tarp up from here because I can peg it down, or I can tie it down. I reckon I'm going to crash here. It's well over halfway. Forecast storms for tonight. We had thunderstorms last night and we got a bank of cloud moving in over Dorset. So we'll see how that turns out. Like the forecast was right, guys. There is a storm coming in. about 5:15. I think I'm going to have an early start. So that was the shelter last night. Used a reed mat there with an insulation backing. Used alt driftwood and just lashed it in. Down here tied it onto driftwood. Same down there. So last night it was just bivvy bag and sleeping bag. You know, I knew it wasn't going to be cold, but I did expect, you know, a thunderstorm. And like we saw over there last night, hopefully that footage comes out because there was some fantastic lightning strikes. I was watching it for about an hour. And on camp, guys, I don't think you could wish for a better morning or evening last night. Perfect. So I'm going to finish my brew, have a bit of fruit and crack on. So there you go. Just a bit of a dry patch from where I was. Good spot that. I had my eye on it for a while last night. It was showing up just as a red box. It's a red brick box. But I thought it was the firing range. I thought I was much further up the bank than I was. It was a bit of a disappointment when I realised. You know, I worked it out from the hills over here last night, exactly where I am. And I'm just about halfway. So we've got a bit of walking to do this morning. That is the only water I've got left. But the pack is 3 litres of water lighter, which is a really good thing. And the biggest mystery about last night for me, and I couldn't get my head around it, how did that pillar box come off its foundation? I mean, it's right on top of bank. That must have taken a hell of a wave to knock that off like that. But I remember that spot. Beautiful. Right, so the big plod to the end of the bank now, guys. What a tough walk, guys. Proper tough. Approaching the rifle range now. This box up here, that's where I thought I was last night. I've walked miles this morning, but that's where I thought I was last night. Just goes to show your mind can play tricks on you. So that question about solitude and isolation on the bank, have I experienced it? You betcha. It's been an experience for sure. Would I do it again? Probably not. Right, so I'm just about to walk back into civilization. And that's what it feels like. It feels like I've been marooned. So I just wanted to give my personal take on Chesil Bank. My expectations and how the walk went. Toughest walk I've ever done. Absolutely. No doubt about that. Normally on a walk there's a rhythm. You get into a nice rhythm and consciously you're looking around and enjoying the walk. And I love that. Walking on this shingle takes focus and it takes... Every footstep is tough. Literally tough. The only thing I can relate it to is walking uphill. You know that grunt. 10 steps, hand on hip, take a minute. That's what it's like. And going uphill, you're not in that rhythm. That's what this has been like, mile after mile after mile. So last night's walk up to the camp, I kind of enjoyed that, it was cool. I'd psyched myself up for it, you know. And it didn't hit me hard. I was handling it. And I was watching the sun go down and it was beautiful. So last night was a big yeah, enjoyed it. The camp, what can I say about my camp? Probably one of the best camps I've ever had. You know, perfect sunset, distant lightning storm, full moon, beautiful. Hardly any wind. Proper good camp. For the first hour this morning, again, I enjoyed it. Because I just got into it, I thought I've got to get going. I've got to get stuck in. But these past couple of hours, man, that has killed me. Toughest walk I've ever done. I will never walk it again, that's for sure. It's questionable whether I'll ever go on a shingle beach again. But hey, I've done it. Chesil Beach ticked off. It's bugged me for 2 years. And I've done it. So I'm thankful for that. I have no regrets. Absolutely no regrets. I didn't expect it to be easy. It's a beast. An absolute beast. And for those out there that have jogged it there and back in just a few hours, I take my hat off to you. I've experienced just how tough that is. So to jog it there and back in a day, man, hats off. But for now I'm going to finish it off, go and find a breakfast somewhere, or a dinner, and have a couple of relaxing hours, top up my water, stuff like that, before I start on Portland. So I've had a big breakfast, a couple of coffees, bottle of water. I've topped up with my water, got a couple of bits and pieces for later on. And I've just climbed up through the town. Steep. But there she is, guys. What a walk. Weymouth over here, the White Horse in the distance, South Dorset Ridgeway. I'm beginning to know this area like the back of my hand. So I was going to do a wild camp tonight, guys. I thought, oh, you know, after this morning finishing Chesil Beach, I was absolutely shattered. But I started walking the path, and after that shingle bank, these paths are gentle, man, beautiful. The hardest part was walking up from the town. It was downhill all the way to the bill. A couple of steep bits on this side. But I've got to say, I'm very, very impressed with Portland Coastal Path. And some really nice features. And the cliff views on the other side. We've got them here as well, but it's a little bit hazy. That bit of the coastline over there, guys, from Osmington Mills right through to Swanage. That's going to be a walk. A couple of wild camps on that one. Past Hurdle Door, Lulworth Cove, some good features on that. This Dorset coastline is special. Cornwall takes a bit of beating, but I tell you something, Dorset comes real close. So I'm going to close it here, guys. I've got a couple of miles to do yet. If there's anything else to film, I will do. But I'm going to head inland now. The path takes me inland. So I've got to say, what a brilliant couple of days. Chesil Beach ticked off, like I was saying earlier on. Buzzing about it. And I'll tell you something, I think I should have worn a hat. My flipping head. Didn't expect that. Forecast rain for yesterday, you know. Storms last night, which we saw in the distance. So a wonderful couple of days. And I shall see you on the next one. Cheers, guys.